Safar, and Bacaro and Floyd, and Boscan, Chieftain and Karif. Ikdam and Ryde again to the back markers, and Nod Form and Bright Sapphire. Bright Sapphire, Nod Form, Bacaro and Floyd. Then Karif and Boscan, Chieftain. Ikdam and Ryde again. Bright Sapphire, the leader from Nod Form, Bacaro and Floyd. A little gap then to Karif and Boscan, Chieftain, then Ryde again, and finally Ikdam as they come to the next flight. Over the second, Nod Form lands in the lead from Bright Sapphire, Bacaro and Floyd. A little gap then to Boscan, Chieftain and Karif, Ryde again and Ikdam. Three and a quarter miles this time. Quite a long run to the next flight. Bright Sapphire on the inside of Nod Form, then Bacaro and Floyd. Karif comes next, just shading Boscan, Chieftain, then Ikdam and Ryde again. Nod Form on the far side of Bright Sapphire as they jump the third. These with about a 4-length advantage over Bacaro, Nod Form and Bright Sapphire. Then Bacaro and Floyd and Karif. Boscan, Chieftain, Ryde again. Nod Form over the fourth from Bright Sapphire. Bright Sapphire just out-jumped Nod Form at that one at the fourth. Bacaro is third and fourth. Floyd. Five is Karif, then closely grouped Boscan, Chieftain, Ikdam and Ryde again. So racing round the home turn on the first circuit. Bright Sapphire from Nod Form, gap then of about 5 to 6 lengths to Bacaro. Behind him is Floyd, showing with his white face. And then Karif, Boscan, Chieftain, Ikdam and Ryde again. The fifth, Nod Form, comes right up sides Bright Sapphire and jumps just in the lead there. Nod Form from Bright Sapphire, Bacaro, Floyd, Karif, Boscan, Chieftain, Ryde again and Ikdam. Over the sixth, Nod Form from Bright Sapphire and Bacaro, and now coming up past the winning post with another complete circuit in this Youngman's long walk hurdle, and Nod Form is the leader from Bright Sapphire and Bacaro. On the far side is Boscan, Chieftain, nearest us is Floyd. Then travelling very smoothly in the checks is Ryde again, and behind them Karif and Ikdam. And not more than 6 lengths between first and last now as they round this right-hand turn. They've got just over 1.5 miles to run now. And beginning the run downhill, Nod Form, a previous course winner, among the winners here of 47 races. Leading Bacaro now, who goes second. Third, Bright Sapphire. Floyd, the old man of the party, the 10-year-old, is fourth. Then Boscan, Chieftain as they come to the seventh. Nod Form flies that one from Bacaro, who goes into a clear second just ahead of Bright Sapphire. Then Boscan, Chieftain and Floyd and Ryde again. And Karif and Ikdam. And all still going very well within themselves as they run down towards Swinley Bottom, with Nod Form the leader at the 8th flight from Bacaro. Then Boscan, Chieftain on the inside, Floyd on the outer, Bright Sapphire, Ryde again travelling smoothly, Ikdam going up on the outside, Karif just the back marker, but still travelling well. Got 1 mile to run. Nod Form is the leader. Bright Sapphire is dropping out of it and looks as though he could even be pulled up. Nod Form by about 2 now from Bacaro in second. Floyd is third. Boscan, Chieftain not far behind him in fourth on the inside, but Nod Form still the leader. 4 out from Bacaro. That's Nod Form towards the left as we see them. Bacaro jumped it second. Floyd with his white face showing towards the right of the picture jumped it third. Ikdam's under pressure. Boscan, Chieftain's just in behind Nod Form, and Ryde again being nudged along there as Bacaro comes to tackle Nod Form, 3 out. Nod Form from Baccaro, racing now towards the second last. Boscan Chieftain with a chance towards the left of the picture. Ryde again in behind him, and then comes Floyd. But Baccaro is travelling the smoothest at the moment as they race round the home turn. Baccaro the leader from on the near side, Ryde again. On the far side, Nod Form, then Boscan Chieftain and Floyd racing towards the second last, and Bendahan goes for home on Baccaro. Ryde again making ground under pressure towards the near side. Nod Form between he and Boscan Chieftain on the far side, but the second last, Baccaro is going to be the clear lead. He goes right through it and falls. Baccaro a faller there, and Ryde again is left with the advantage. Old man Floyd is making ground in the centre, and Boscan Chieftain over on the far side, but Ryde again coming to the final flight with a length and a half advantage. Ryde again lands a length and a half clear of Floyd on the far side. Floyd making ground all the time. Ryde again on the near side. Floyd on the far side. Floyd is really sprinting now. He's coming to tackle him. He looks as though he's going to get there at the line. Floyd has won it, the 10-year-old. Second is Ryde again, and third is Boscan Chieftain. 4 is Ickdam, and 5 Nod Form, and 6 is Karif. And so the result of the Youngman's Long Walk Hurdle is first, number 4, Floyd, owned by Mr. M.V. Walsh, trained by David Ellsworth. It's got him off the 13 mark. Floyd, winner of 14 of his 37 races now, ridden by Graham Bradley. Second was number 8, Ryde again, owned by Mrs. K.I. Haywood, trained by Peter Cundall, ridden by Graham McCourt. And third is number 2, Boscan Chieftain, owned by Miss Christine Oles, trained by James Bennett and ridden by Jimmy Frost. And fourth was number 5, Ickdam, and so Floyd, the 10-to-1 winner.